Uh, Bingo bongo dangle dangle. Okay, so hello Sodor. This is an unusual video that I have done in this entire channel's history. But in today's video, we're gonna be doing something that I have not expected that we are going to ever do. Oh yeah, I finally got it. So, right here is the new Bell Station train set. Whoa! So yeah, I got this off of like Amazon UK, which wasn't very cheap, I will say that. But yes, it finally arrived and we are here to review this thing. So let's do that. Before we even do anything here, let's discuss the packaging art first. So we can see right over here, this is a brand new packaging, specifically for the 2026 reboot that is coming out in like 3 months or something. Over here we got the brand new Thomas logo, which I don't personally mind. I think it's like a nice change, in my opinion. And over here we have the new Thomas. Yeah, he definitely looks different, alright. And over here it shows you the entire set of how it works and basically everything you get. And over here we have our little Thomas. Flip it to this side, it's just your standard saying that like all the pieces you get, adult assembly required, yada yada yada. But here is where everything gets interesting. See, usually, it says before, they just show absolutely nothing, but for this new 2026 reboot, we have descriptions! Wow! Help Thomas keep Soda on schedule by picking up and dropping off passengers. Well, there's no fucking coaches in this set, but I guess. And we have our bio on Thomas for the 2026 reboot. Sociable, cheeky, and bold. He is ready for any job. I'm worried. And over here it shows you the entire set of how everything works and how it should look. So, I think we analyzed the set enough. I think it is time we open this thing and see this for ourselves. So over here is where you should open this, so let me just... Oh, yep, it's opening up. Oh. And just, oh, it's coming out. Oh. 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 Oh, I broke the goddamn thing. Oh shit. Let me just... And... oh boy, there's a lot of stuff that we need to unpack. And here's all the pieces. Wow. I will say, for some reason, I didn't even open these yet, and these are already like burst out, like the packaging, like immediately. I did not even touch anything, and this is just like, I'm gonna open these either way, but like I find it kind of weird. But I think like the most important now is that we finally put the set together. So let's do that. Okay, so after a little bit of building, here is the final set. And I don't think this is really bad, but before we get into the set, we have to say two things. There is adapters for this.
if you have basically original Revolution motorized sets, this is what you use. Adapter that connects to old sets, even though push-alongs don't really work great on this set, like on the old set, but who the hell cares? Now, the most important part about all this, Thomas. So here, if my camera will focus, here is the brand new 2026 Thomas, aka the one we'll be seeing for quite a long time. So, yep, there is really a lot of differences to this. One thing to know is that it has magnets now, which we haven't seen since basically Take and Play or Wooden Railway, and they have just now returned for the diecast releases now, which is strange, but I welcome the addition. And the entire new Thomas model, what do I think? Personally, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a good model, but I think the only downsides to this is like, it's a bit too tall. I think it would have made it so much better if this was shrunken down a bit. That would have been lovely. That genuinely would have been lovely. But, I mean, for a new Thomas, yeah, I can welcome this addition. I personally don't mind. And basically, here's how the set works. So you bring in Tommy Boy here, and then you just go down the tracks into this hill, well, and then you just watch him, while you push him, he goes down the tunnel. Well, and then right after he goes to the tunnel, you see the Welcome to Sodor sign, which, yeah, it's a sign. But the main important part is the bell station, which, once you go on it, it does this. And that's what I think is cool about it. And there's also this switch, like, signal thing that's basically, like, meant to be a junction or something. And then, after that, Thomas goes away. Whee! And, yes, before anyone asks, your old merch will absolutely work here. So, as you can see, the 80 of Thomas still works, along with everyone else like James, Henry, Percy, or even any of the old 2019 diecast engines. So, they are not completely useless. It's not that the 80 of merch is the only line that works. You can also even use Wooden Railway. Wow. And another question that everyone keeps asking, does Take and Play work with this new range? Well, to answer that question, I over here have a Take and Play Charlie and a little flatbed, and we'll use the 2026 Thomas as a test. So, they somewhat fit. They actually fit on the tracks, which is a good thing. But the issue is, they kind of just derail a bit on the points, but continuing down the tracks, and if we derail Charlie and the fucking flatbed, they seem to work alright. Like, okay, there's like some slight issues, but for the most part, they work alright. Which is something I wasn't expecting, considering how kind of tight it is on the brakes. Like, I mean, you can see here, there's like barely any room for them. So while in retrospective, yes, they do work, but at the same time they do not. Cause like, in aspect they do work, but when you try to go to the point, yeah, you can just like see here, it tries just fucking fat to even get across the damn thing, and then you just end up derailing the entire thing. Like, okay, yeah, it derails, but it's very clear this range is not for this new range. But to be fair, wouldn't really does work. You can still use that freely. There is no issues with that. So, you can use that as you please. And yes, your old rolling stock for the wooden railway will work for this new range. Only thing to note about the new range is that like the Revolution, like or Trackmaster or push-alongs, yeah, those rolling stocks will not work anymore considering these Buddy Pals have magnets now. So good luck trying to make them have like couplings that have revolutionized unless you just want to modify it, which go ahead, but if you're like a consumer trying to buy this for your kid, just know that Revolution stuff does not work anymore with these guys. Yeah. Okay, so overall, what do I think of this set? Is this set worth it by any means? Personally, I don't think this set is bad. I think this is a good beginner set. Although, I will say, I do not think it is worth for the price that I have to pay for, because considering I bought this from Amazon UK, I had to pay 50 euros, which it really isn't cheap. So even though it was like 30 euros, I had to pay 20 for shipping, which I personally don't think it's a good idea to pay this much for like 50 euros, and considering this is all you're getting for like 50 euros. For 50 euros, you could just buy the Tim of Shit set for like that exact same price, which that set is more worth it than this set. Like, this is still a good set, but I don't think this is worth overpaying for, considering this is what eBay scalpers are doing. They're selling this for way more than what it's intended to be. I do not like that at all. But if we're just including the normal price and what you're getting, I think this is a really good set. Only main criticisms I would give is like, there's no rolling stock. Like, the only thing you get in this set is just a good old Thomas and nothing else, which I think is like the downside to this set. But if you have like old rolling stock, and if you do buy like the rolling stocks for the 2026 range, I think this is a good beginner set. For like 30 bucks, this is like a good beginner set. I really don't have anything else to say. So if you do find this, I suggest getting it. I really think this is actually worth it for the price you're getting. If it's like 30 euros, if it's like more, don't buy it. Just don't buy it. So, yep. I think that's all I have to say. Thomas, what do we have to say before we end the video? We are Charlie. Man, get your